primetime. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks on Monday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Lumen Field. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. And this is too far out in front. It was incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. It's second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down.
Here we go. Jack.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Zaven Collins getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
14 yards. Brings up third down.
Hey, smash Bronco. Smash. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
18, Pioneer. Ready. Mustang 19. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
70, 60 Eagles, 10-60, 10-60. Go.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Got it. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
19 tight.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That's Harrison in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Ernest Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
Hold it ready. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now he's going to bring up third and real long.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and done for this pass rush. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Three. Come on.
RPO and the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
First and 10
Here
at
we
the
go.
48-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
The RPO. That one is complete. He's to the 15. And he's in. Nicole Hartman. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out to a 7-3 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
22-yard line.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Tag.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From 29. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Ready.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go here. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. That's Harrison in motion. Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. He runs with it, and he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
19 target, 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
18, right here. Go.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
17-yard line.
On the third.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
At the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Got it. Ready?
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, let's go now.
Here's Milroe to throw. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
70.
The left side is caught by Horton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14.
First time they've looked his way tonight.
On the go.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
1st and 10.
19 tight. 19
44-yard
tight.
line.
Come on. Hey. 65, 65, 60.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Again, it's Milroe. Quick throw, taken in. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
12 more yards.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and
Ball
goal.
sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. To throw again is Milroe. Flush to his right. He's going to run it to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Right there. Look at my team.
Drive will start on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Ready up.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Milrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's third and
19, right in. Here we go, here we go. Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
Milrow going to throw it again. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And the defense can't roughly stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Let's go now.
That's Harrison in motion. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock stopped with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's second down.
19 Riot.
They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Now Murray on third and long. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. From the gun, it's Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now Murray to throw on second down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On third down, Murray. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Hello.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. That'll move the chains. First down at the 47. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and the quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
18, 5 in. 76.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here now, 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
So often, like, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be intercepted. And good running on the return. It'll help him out at the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Got it. Ready?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Dragon 60. 70 Lions. Ready?
Play action. It's Milroe. That's taken in by Horton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Seattle.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He's got room at the 30, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay, and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 rate, 70 Timberwolf. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And off the deflection, it is taken in. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
That is caught, and he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. A PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Past the 45. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2. They're going to try to run it in, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
Okay, ready? Come on. Mustang 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60, Mike. 60, Viking 18.
To throw again is Milrow. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. They're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
2nd and 10.
Hurt. 18, Robert. 19, Charger. 19.
Again, it's Milrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Panther Street.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
They'll run. And he will score. Game on. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. To the air, it's Milroe. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Okay, ready? Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go, Rig, go. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1 yard line. What a kick. Murray from his own end zone. He'll look underneath here to Benson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And a sigh of relief. He gets a first down up past the 10 and out to the 13.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Plan. It's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's Harrison in motion.
Omaha. Hey, Ace.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We're stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
First down, Cardinals.
On first down, it's Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Down on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he will score! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. And now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the double.
Here's Milroe to throw. That's complete to all the tight ends. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Let's ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
60 Bobcats. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now Milroe. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Go, League. Go. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. On the move. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Milrow. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now Milrow facing third and long. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Big Bob, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here's first and 10. McBride is the motion man. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing now, Murray on first down. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Play action now. It's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort